Hey beauties, welcome back to Limelight Beauty. I'm Noah and today I'm going to be recreating one of Beyonce's makeup look in Black is King. This particular makeup look is from the music video for Water. It's the outfit, I'll insert a picture y'all. It's the outfit where she has on a bunch of like frilly, colorful dress, and it's just a very natural beat, very natural glow. She does the updo, her curls coming out. Listen, this isn't about the hair because I haven't passion switched. She had actual curly hair. I did my best for the moment. I did a bun better when I first tried it, and I'll insert that picture. That'll probably be the picture for the thumbnail. But just for the sake of the video, I quickly did an updo just so you guys get the vibe. But yes, it's very natural, it's very glowy, it's very pretty, and of course me and Beyonce do not have the same features. That would be nice, but we don't. So I did it for my face, and I'm also darker than Beyonce, so because the colors were for me and for girls around my shade, and how to create that kind of natural, pretty, glowy look that she had in that music video. I really hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's just jump right in. Okay, so let's just jump right in. So for base, we're gonna go ahead and prime our skin. I'm gonna be using the Milk Makeup Hydrogrip Primer. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with concealer. There's no foundation in this look. Beyonce looked very natural in her makeup look. It wasn't a lot of heavy creams or anything like that, I noticed. So I don't know if she used foundation, but I'm not. Just for the sake of trying to keep it as natural as possible. And so to start, I'm going to go in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Walnut. I've only used this concealer maybe once or twice. It's a little bright. That's just a little bright. I'm gonna use like the concealer I'll be using maybe around here to just kind of correct any dark spots, which is more of my skin tone. I'll put a dot of that with it. This concealer is the Covergirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in the shade Cappuccino. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. And as I feel I need more, I'll just add more. I'll apply some of that concealer on my chin and on my forehead. She's pretty highlighted. I did notice that. And now I'm going to go back in with that concealer that is my skin tone. And I'm going to apply it anywhere where I have acne or just like dark spots. You ever use an exfoliant and you swear you got a shade lighter? This is what I think is happening to me, because this concealer looks a little deeper than I anticipated, because I had just used this concealer this week and it definitely was a shade match. And now it's looking a little bright. It's looking a little dark. I'm applying a little bit more dimension just to make sure it looks highlighted. Okay, so that's it for concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick in the color Espresso for contour. In some scenes, Beyonce looks like she it's like barely there, like it's very natural. And then another scene, I'll put in a clip where she looks like she has on makeup, and like, so it's just kind of like, I don't know, sis. And of course there's a lot of different scenes in that music video, but I'm particularly sticking with that one scene that stood out to me that I thought was really pretty, and I'm creating that. It's just, I thought it was a very pretty beat, very natural, very glowy, and I had to recreate it, especially for us brown girls. I never used to contour my forehead. Like, I used to like run over it with bronzer, but honestly, I understand why the girls do it now. Because I've been doing it recently and I think it's kind of cute. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to brows. Her brows are very brushed up and just kind of natural, just like fluffy brows. Of course, I do not have Beyonce's style of eyebrow. I have very thick, very bushy eyebrows. So I'm just gonna try my best to recreate kind of the shape that her eyebrow was in. And with that, I'm just using a brow gel. And I'm gonna be using the Anastasia brow waves in dark brown, just to create a tail at the end. I'm just kind of filling in a little bit of the sparser areas in my eyebrows, just so that it all looks kind of even. I'm not filling all the sparse areas because I kind of like the look of just having like the natural eyebrow, but just some of them so that it falls into one another. Okay, and I totally forgot that her nose is contoured in the music video. I don't usually contour my nose, but for the sake of the look, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Alright, so now that my nose is contoured, I'm going to apply a little bit of the NARS concealer to my eyelid to just have base for the shadow. I'm just going to blend that out with my finger. And so for the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using two palettes. I'm going to be using the Jackie Aina palette. And then I'm also going to be using the Violet Voss Berry Burst palette. I'm going to start with a fluffy brush like this. This is a Morphe brush. I got it from Ulta. It came in one of the Morphe eyeshadow eye brush kits. And the first shade I'm going to go in with is Edges, which is that warm kind of orangey shade right there. I'm gonna apply a very little amount first, because it's kind of like, you can tell that there is a shade there, but it's very like very minimal, very blended out. So I'm gonna go in with that shade again, but I'm gonna focus it more on the outer instead of blending it in. So it looks like it was a cut crease that she did, but I've never been really good at doing cut crease on my eyes because of my hooded eyelid thing. So I kind of just like cut it naturally with like eyeshadow. I don't do the whole concealer thing and whatnot. I just kind of cut it with eyeshadow, and that's that. So that's what we're gonna do. I didn't even tell you what shade I was using. Excuse me. I'm using this shade right here called Soleil. I'm just applying that right up and then just like kind of just fading it in. She definitely has on a shimmer shadow. Is it very prominent? No. Like you can tell she has on some kind of glow. I think I may have actually applied too much shimmer, so you just want to apply as little as possible. So I'm just kind of taking my finger and going over it. I always do this eye better. It drives me crazy because I always start with this eye because it's on my right side. Just checking how far it goes up. It actually goes up pretty high on her lid. Like it goes. But me and B's eye shape is just different. Like it looks like I'm going into my crease instead of it like looking like that's all her eyelid because I don't have a lot of eyelid space. So now I'm just gonna leave the eyes alone. And I'm going to finish my face. So for setting, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Powder, 2 Fenty Beauty Powders, one in the shade Cashew. And I'm going to use Cashew under my eyes and another Fenty Beauty Powder, Nutmeg, for the areas where I applied a little bit of the darker concealer. Applying very minimal powder just so I can kind of keep the glowy look and so it's not too matte. I'm just applying powder just to set the makeup essentially, not for like super matteness or super longevity, just something just to keep the makeup in place. We're just going to keep the natural look like how Beyonce had. I'm going to take the darker shade and I'm going to apply it on a powder brush and go over the places where I did have the darker concealer. And now we're gonna go ahead and set our contour. Alright, so for setting my contour, I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty Bronzer in Mocha Mommy. We're just gonna go over any of the places where we put any of that cream contour. She definitely is bronze in that video. Go over my nose. And one more thing with my powder. I'm going to take a little bit of Cashew and apply it down the bridge of my nose. Even though I don't have any concealer there, it just creates a little bit of a natural highlight. And Right now we're gonna go with blush, and I'm gonna be using the Black Radiance blush in the color Toasted Almond. She has a very warm, very pretty blush on. I don't know what blush it is, but this is something similar to it. Her blush kind of goes into her contour. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm kind of pushing the blush into the contour. Okay, so we're gonna move on to highlighter. So for my highlight today, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Killawatt in the color. I'm sorry, something funny just happened. In the color 7-Day Weekend in Poolside. I'm gonna be using the side 7-Day Weekend. I'm gonna be using this side for highlight. She has on like a very, it's not a very gold highlight, but I don't have anything that's dark silver, so I'm gonna be using this, which is pretty silver. And her nose is highlighted, and her bridge, there's like a highlight right here, like that. That's so cute. Alright, so now we only have like 2 more steps, and that is lashes. So for lashes, what I did, I took these lashes and then the Allure Wispy Lights, and I cut them because her lashes are literally, they're right here. They come in, you know, they come out and they flutter. So I cut them to create that illusion that the lashes just flutter out from the outside. And so I cut them and I just apply them out here. So I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if I'm explaining it well, but I'll show you. So I'm just gonna quickly curl my lashes real fast. Okay, so we're just gonna apply the lashes to the very end, like that, just to the very end. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the other lash. I'll be right back. Okay, so the next lash is on, and so to blend it with my natural lashes, because being that there is no lash on the inner, I'm gonna go ahead and curl it with my eyelash curler. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara to the inner, just so it all blends in and it matches. Now from under my eye, I'm gonna go in with the Voss palette. That's what I needed it for. And she has like an inner corner highlight, but it does not look shimmering. So I'm just gonna apply this white shade out of the Violet Voss palette in the inner corner area. But I'm gonna apply it like it's kind of like a liner. Instead of just simply focusing it right here, we're gonna bring it out into the waterline area. And then she does have a little bit of shadow right under. And so I'm gonna take Edges, the shade from earlier, that orangey shade, and I'm gonna apply the most tiniest amount because it's a little bit is there, but it's not a lot. Right here. More towards the outer part. And last but definitely not least is the lips, which is the simplest part of this look, because her lips are literally just like lip liner and gloss. Okay, so we're gonna apply a little bit of brown lip liner. This is ColourPop BFF3. I feel like this is like the perfect lip liner for me. It literally kind of blends in with my skin tone. And for the lip gloss, I'm going to be using this Extreme Plump Sexy, what the heck? Sexy Mother Pucker Extreme Plump lip gloss. This lip gloss, I'll show it to you guys because you're probably like, girl, what? This lip gloss is plump and it does plump, and it definitely tingles, and like it's like sizzling on my lips. It's weird, it's odd, but it works. So and then I'm gonna take ColourPop's Ultra Glossy Lip. This is a collaboration with Anastasia, and this is in the color Midi. It's a shimmery gloss with like gold specks, and it just creates like a perfect pop of like a little shimmer, just like on B's lips. That's what it looks like, and that's the look. I thought to finish off this look, I would go ahead and try to do my hair in some kind of updo. Girl, it was a little hard to figure this out because I have Twist. She obviously has either that's her natural hair or some kind of something, but it's curly hair, and I have Passion Twist, so we're gonna see how I can do it again. It wasn't even perfect the first time I did it, but I made it work, so we're gonna try again. Girl, this is about the makeup, not the hair. It's not about the hair. Just had curls like sprawled around everywhere. Oh, this is about the makeup. Please ignore the struggle bun that is going on in your face. I almost forgot to mention setting spray. Like I did in my last video, I don't know what this is about me not remembering to set my face. But I'm not going to be using a matte setting spray. I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Photos Focus Rose Primer Water as a setting spray. I'm using the setting spray just to keep the face kind of fresh and just like still glowy, not too matte, and yeah, that's it. Okay, that's the best y'all getting right now. But I did an updo for the sake of Beyonce. Some kind of updo, something. But this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it's pretty close. Of course, it's not going to be exact because there's different features that Beyonce has on her face that I don't have. I am darker than her, so things are just gonna look different, but I kept the same idea, the very natural, the very, she's glowing, not a lot of product on my face, that look. And I really hope you guys liked it. I'll put an image side to side of both me and B so you guys can see the vision and see where I was going. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you beauties in the next video. Bye.